Today in ATS, we're making great time on one of our last runs in the Missouri event, crisscrossing the state diagonally for delivery in our new Freightliner FLD. This job only paid $3 per mile, if you can believe that, but luckily I'm not in it for the money. Well, today we're picking up in Missouri. We're actually not where we left off last time. We are in Cape Girardeau, right here on the Mississippi. And we are going from, we're in the southeastern corner of Missouri. We're going to the northwest corner. We're going corner to corner on a 430-mile delivery today, taking moving containers. I'll catch you up to speed here in just a moment. I think our trailer is actually right here. I just got here to Cape G, and I believe our trailer that we're supposed to pick up is right here. I'm not 100%. Let's have a look at this map here if I can a little bit, and I'll catch you up with what's going on. Okay, it's not here, but it's like in an adjacent part of this port. All right, very well. Yeah, so the delivery here was supposed to be a video, but as sometimes happens, and anyone who's done who's created YouTube content will know will have experienced this before. Sometimes video files don't work out. Sometimes the file gets corrupted. Sometimes, sometimes you forget to hit record. So anyway, yeah, we got 3 deliveries. We got 3 deliveries left in the Cruising Missouri event. Can I go straight up here, do you think? I'm gonna say let's not try. It looks like there's a gate up there. Well, wait, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's see if this gate opens for us. I mean, I'm gonna say likely not, but we're already right here. Let's see if this gate will open for us. If not, we're gonna have to go around. If it does open, then we found a cool shortcut through Rockport. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, see, according to the map, that's a negative, but, well, not really. The map doesn't say you can't. It's just leading me the other way. So, yeah, the delivery here, lost all that. So today I'm driving quite a bit to get this video out to you guys. We're back in the Freightliner. I've made a couple upgrades to it since you saw it last. The last video, of course, we were going 1,600 miles from Oregon to Missouri. Well, that's where we left off in Joplin. Today, we did a delivery from Joplin to here in Cape Girardeau, and now we're picking up these moving containers, and this was, there was 3 towns left to hit. Poplar Bluff, which is too close for a delivery to count here, and then St. Joseph or something, and, well, I'll see where we're going here in a second. And Kirk is the other one, so we're going to, like, the St. Joseph. I'm not familiar with the town, but let's get this trailer hooked up. So far our truck is, I forget how many deliveries this truck has been on. So far we are on a 100% first try hitch with this guy. Let's see if today is the same. Of course, y'all didn't see the delivery I just did, but it was perfect. Okay, not the delivery itself was, but the this jobby right here, the trailer hitching was. No, it's actually a shame the video didn't work out because, and again, it's just, hang on a second, because it was an interesting delivery. It would have been a great video. Oh, I don't think I got it. Oh, I did. Wow. It's on precision simulation hitching. Guarantee you it is. This truck is, hey, maybe it's not the truck. Maybe it's the driver, right? Maybe I should give myself some credit for that. All right, so we got a moving container here, little storage units. And let's check a couple things. For one, let's check our route now that we have our load. We're going to St. Joseph. Is that it? We're going to, yeah, St. Joseph. So kind of corner to corner here across Missouri. We got 438 miles. We're going to have to stop to rest pretty soon because I just did this delivery that took us here without stopping. So we're going to stop. Look at that. We'll just hit this rest stop on the way out of town. And without further ado, let's just get going. I'm not going to bother modifying our route or anything because we have a long enough drive as it is. 438 miles. Hang on, let's hop back in here. Oops, sorry, back in the cab. Let's reset our trip. 438 miles. All right, and turn that info bar off. For added challenge, turn off our HUD. All right, 438 miles. We got our trip set. What time is it anyway? It's 5 o'clock-ish. Let's turn our lights on. There we go, just to make sure. And okay, this is not the way we came in, but this is the way we're going out. Just making sure we're going the right way here. And we are going up this way, I guess. Yeah, so this was really cool, a little port on the Mississippi. And that means my whole parking job there was, yeah, none of that was recording. I forgot to hit record. It happens. And I've made over 1,000 videos for YouTube that actually got uploaded, that is. And so you can assume that there's been a lot that didn't. Yeah, and so that's happened a few times where it's like, oh, crap. And the only thing you can do is just say, oh, well, let's just record again. Literally every YouTuber's had that happen. Anyway, but the parking job was interesting because as you saw, we were parked right there, you know, on basically a straight drop-off down to the Mississippi River. So it was kind of a cool little jobby. Some interesting things happened on the way here, but I guess, well, yeah. So up here, we've got us a rest area somewhere. Where's does that say trucks? Yeah, it does. All right, look at this. We can, you know what, let's fuel up. We don't need fuel yet, but we literally, you know, it's right in front of us. So let's fuel up here, and then we'll be good. We won't need, I don't think we'll need rest. We definitely won't need fuel. We definitely won't need fuel. We'll pull up over there to the right by that Walmart truck, or sorry, Walbert. The Walbert truck. Yeah, so one of these times I would like to do a delivery, see how far we can make it without fueling. If you were here for the last video, then you know that this truck's fuel tanks are absolutely cavernous at what? 380, maybe 400 gallons. That holds a lot of fuel. It estimated on the last delivery, it was estimating on the trip computer that we could make it 2,200 miles. Of course, that's going to vary, you know, depending on our load, but it was saying 2,200 miles on a tank of fuel. I wouldn't mind doing a delivery and putting that to the challenge. But for right now, let's get in here and rest. Hopefully it'll trigger and let us rest here. Yep. There we go. Oh yeah, so done some upgrades to the truck, including inside here. We now have a more comfy brown cloth interior. I thought it was a little, yeah, I think it's a little better, a little homier than the black, maybe. Let's go ahead and rest here. Also, I put in a dome light. Let's see. Yeah, got some dome light action now, because last time I was trying to see something. Yeah, there was something on the dashboard I was trying to see. And, well, it's not an issue now. Yeah, blue light on the aluminum dashboard is pretty bright. What time is it? It is 1:15. You guys want to leave now? Or you want to wait some more time? I said let's go ahead and let's go ahead and leave now. It's getting an early start. Don't usually do night driving, but trucks drive at night, right? So it's a thing. So let's go ahead and get going here. Don't need that. All right. Getting gear, and we need to be on the road dead ahead of us, I guess. We need to get back on this road up here so I can get a view from outside. Oh yeah, we can just turn right onto it, can't we? Yep. Okay, just making sure. Our gorgeous Freightliner FLD. Of course, it's a mod truck. I will have a link in the description below. It's a truck from Jon Ruda, as all the trucks I drive really are, because they're just so beautiful. I love admiring this truck, you know. Right, let's see here. Get some good outside camera footage of the truck because it's so pretty. I don't know if we should probably figure out where we're going here. We are going, yeah, let's get an idea. Let's look at this. I want to like actually know. So we're going north on 55 up to 70, and then we're taking 70 west. 29 north, kind of ish, right? So it's all freeways. That's okay. Normally I prefer kind of more scenic routes, but I just did an entire 350-mile delivery and wasn't even recording and didn't realize it until at the very end. So what I mean is I could use a bit of an easier trip. I just did a whole entire thing. But hey, I mean, it's not that big a deal. Except that, here's the deal. The deal is I thought I was recording. And when you realize you're not, it's such a huge blow. It's like, oof. Oh, man. It's like, well, because I thought I was recording. So I was just as I am now. I was talking to you guys and everything the whole time, so now I just gotta, that's okay. Now I just gotta try to remember literally everything I talked about and just say it all again, you know. Right, so headed north here. And so let me check. Let's get up here. What time is it? 3:15, it looks like. All right, so we got an hour, a half, couple hours. We got a couple hours here in the dark, and then we'll get light outside. We'll have beautiful morning sunshine. What's our distance? I totally spaced it. I'll look here in a second. Let me set our cruise control up. Cruise control 465, engine brakes on. And yeah, see, I can't see my engine brake lights is the thing. I can't see what position they're in. And that's why, whoops. What button I just hit? Nothing. Hang on a second. There. That's, yeah. Sorry, my, that button. Yeah, I literally cannot see their position without that light. That's why I wanted the dome light. Anyway, what was I going to hit? Oh, yeah. Our distance is, it says 420 miles. So, yeah, so when our trip down there, it says 442, basically. Yeah, so when our trip, actually, here, let's just do this. There. Now it says 420. There, I reset our trip. Okay. That's all set. And I have this on. Yeah. Okay. We are set to go. Now, what were all the things I was talking about in the video that didn't make it? Well, it was an interesting drive, that's for sure. Oh, we can turn this bar off here. Yeah, and actually having, having the bar, I'm not sure this exactly, it didn't cause anything, but there was a small issue on the trip to Cape Girardeau there. My, something I know to watch out for now. I was driving on the road. I was, again, unfortunately, it's just simply not on video or else I would show it, but I went to take a turn. It was an off ramp. It was one of those off ramps, so you have to get off and you have to turn like, 180 degrees or so and onto a different freeway, right? Well, I got off on this big turning off ramp. I took it off cruise control. I was expecting for the engine brake to slow me down, and it didn't. The engine brake never came on. And I'm hurtling towards this big wide turn, so I'm standing on the brake as much as I can, but it's not enough. The brake was not enough because I was depending, I was relying on the engine brake to kick in, but it wasn't. So I was standing on the brake trying to get around this big wide turn. But it wasn't just that, because that alone, I maybe could have managed it. It was more the disbelief of why isn't my engine brake working? So I'm looking down, my hand is physically pushing the button on the dashboard. I'm looking at the dashboard, I see the brakes are engaged. So I'm like, of course the dome light, it was daylight, so I didn't need the dome light, but I could see the switches were on. I could feel my thumb pushing it in. And so it was that, what's the word, that like, incongruency or whatever in my brain was saying like, the switches are on, I'm pushing the button, why won't it work? And in that, like, in trying to figure that out, I wasn't able to keep the truck all the way on the road, and I bumped over, it didn't go off the road, I didn't wreck it, no, I just bumped over some of the turn markers. I went wide on the turn and bumped over some of the turn markers, trying to figure it out. Well, anyway, long story short, I got through the turn, and I came to a stop. I was like, what the heck? What happened is the truck, I didn't realize it got bumped out of gear is what happened. The truck got bumped out of gear. Because the truck was in neutral, it must have happened right before the turn, because, well, here, let me drop it out of gear real quick. Okay, my engine brake's not on because it just had, because that's, no, the engine brakes were on. Yeah, that's the thing. Hang on a second. That was unexpected. Okay, so yeah, and anyway, what just happened is the exact same thing. It just happened. My brain short-circuited. Yeah, because that's the thing. It just demonstrated perfectly. Here, let me hit cruise control back on. The exact same thing just happened. I hopped into neutral, and then I was like, why did my engine brake kick on? Because I was in neutral. So anyway, yeah, that's what happened. I literally just short-circuited my brain in the exact same way. So anyway, what happened is, yeah, so somehow the truck got kicked out of gear. The engine brake didn't come on, and my brain sat there, and I was like, anyway, That was interesting. That happened. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, but hey, no, it's okay because you just got to see me do it again. I was like, here, let me shoot down the neutral, and then my brain instantly went, why isn't the engine brake on? Exact same stupid thing. Anyway, so funny story that happened. I don't know what kicked the truck out of gear. I don't know, but it must have been right before the turn because, okay, this time I know what's going to happen. I'll shift out of gear. Okay, so there's neutral. Yeah. It must have happened. Shift back up. Cruise control back on. It must have happened right before the turn, or else I would have noticed something was up. Yeah, it was crazy. I must have bumped it with my hand, I guess, and didn't notice. So we are traveling through St. Louis. I should probably pay better attention here, telling that weird story. Something always happens. The thing is, on these deliveries, something always happens. You know, right now, what we should be doing is, yeah, paying attention to, we're taking 70 west to Kansas City, is that right? Yes, it is. That's what we're doing. Oh, there's a little pull-off, little view camera thing up there. Well, we got such a long delivery, we really don't have time to make scenic stops. Plus, I've already spent a good deal of time behind the wheel today. Oh, but hey, look, it's getting light outside. I just noticed. That's awesome. It's getting light outside. And is this guy gonna be, wait, am I speeding? Oh yeah, I'm speeding. That would explain a bit. I'm speeding. I was like, boy, that guy in front of me is going slow. Yeah, this is a good truck. And we put some more parts on it too. So I touched up the inside here and made it a little homey. I think it's homier with the brown cloth instead of the black leather. I think I like cloth better for an interior anyway, better than leather. Leather feels so, I don't know. I'm not a leather person. For me, leather is an upholstery that people get when, my opinion is, I don't think anyone actually wants leather upholstery. I think it's something people get because they think that it makes it fancier. But I don't think anyone actually wants to sit or touch leather upholstery. Everyone knows it's hot and sweaty. Everyone knows this and that. I think anyone would comfortably say, you know, yeah, cloth is more comfy. So anyway, regardless of whatever opinion that is, I think the cloth interior makes it homier. Also, on the outside, we got, I did upgrade the wheels. Got shinier wheels, and I got shiny polished steel wheels on it now. And which probably can't really, they look good. Ooh, that's a cool little view there. And we also got new exhaust stacks. Yeah, got cool exhaust stacks there. And this is a really dangerous camera angle to have while you're driving. Definitely, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But I do need some cool camera shots here and there for the intro of the video and stuff like that. So also the truck is pretty. We need cool pictures of the truck. Actually, this is a pretty straight stretch of road here, to be fair. There we go. Got some shots of the truck driving down I-70 west to Kansas City. Way station. Okay, yeah, we might have to exit there. Let's see. How's everything set? We are under the speed limit now. Oh, we don't have to stop. How about that? We don't have to stop. Alright, guys. I got a good feeling about this trip to St. Joseph. I think maybe, so all the weirdness I was talking about that happened on the way to Cape Girardeau, maybe that was the weirdness for the day out of the way, so now we can have a successful trip. And I have already checked like 3 times. I am recording. Checked like 3 times. See, it's way over there on a different monitor. My OBS software is on my it's I have to physically turn my head and look to see it. See, I didn't notice I was recording. I should say I didn't notice I wasn't recording because I have to look up there to see the time counter. So yeah, I've already looked up there like 3 times. Yes, we're recording. Oh well, this is some pretty countryside. Now, Yeah, so on the drive to Cape Girardeau, where we just left from, it was really pretty, kind of more low country. Like, see this here, we got like open farmland and stuff. On the way there, it was really kind of rolling hills, tighter through the trees, which looks like what we might be headed into now. But yeah, really pretty country out here in the Midwest for sure. Now, so this video will probably be up. I'm not sure when this will be up. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure when you're seeing this. You'll either be seeing this on Sunday or Monday. On Tuesday, Roadcraft comes out. I've already got that pre-ordered, and I'll be posting content of that here on the channel. I'm really looking forward to that game, like, a lot. Had on my wish list on Steam for I don't know how long. So long I forgot it was on there, and I just happened to look at my wish list, and it's like, oh, that game's coming out soon. Yeah, Tuesday. And so Roadcraft is made by Saber Interactive, the same company, same developer of Mud Runner and Snow Runner. Except, so it's like, it's kind of like Snow Runner, but it's more like logistics and actually building roads. It's less off-road simulation and more logistics, road construction. Basically, yeah, instead of just navigating through muddy hilliness of Siberia, we'll be building roads and stuff, which I think, excellent for the channel. It'll really connect the Farming Simulator and American Truck Simulator content. Also, I just love anything with big trucks and moving cranes and stuff like that, and I figure you guys probably do too. So be sure to check out the Roadcraft content that we'll have here starting, I'm sure, on Tuesday. I'll be playing the game the second I can download it. I'll be downloading it, and I'll probably be making videos. 5 minutes into the game, I'll probably be making a video, because I'm sure it's going to be very cool. I really enjoyed Mud Runner and then Snow Runner. What do we got here? 60 miles an hour. This delivery pays like nothing. In order to find, see, we have 3 deliveries left to do in Missouri. In order to find one, you know, there's only 3 towns left to deliver to. In order to find one of them, I had to scroll to the very last page of deliveries. You know what I mean? Like when you're looking through, oh, so I have mine sorted by price per mile. My deliveries on the page. That guy is not here. I need to get past this guy. Let me speed back up, see if I can get past this guy. I have my deliveries sorted by price per mile, which is, I think, a good way to sort them. And so I'm looking for deliveries to Missouri, deliveries that we need to do to Missouri of the 3 towns we haven't been to. And in order to find one of those, I had to go to the very last page. So what I'm getting at is this delivery here, these moving containers. We are getting paid, and I kid you not, $3 per mile. It's like, yeah, it was on the last page of deliveries. Literally, $3 per mile. We're getting paid to go 438 miles. It's something like $2,000 or something. It's something ridiculous like that. Yeah. So these moving containers, well, I guess they're a good value for whoever bought them or is renting them, but not for the truck driver. Can we get over now? Yeah, I think we got enough space we can get over now. Oh, look, we got cranes and stuff up here. What's going on up here? And we're under 200 miles left. Going good, going good. Ooh, let's get it. Oh, very cool. Look at this, guys. Very cool. Very cool views there. Get over here so we don't ram the back of somebody. Gorgeous, gorgeous views here. That's so hairy every time I put the camera out there in a position like that. Because, like, well, if I wreck doing something like that, then the video's kind of shot now, isn't it? Or, you know, right? So, it's kind of risky. Am I still going 65? Yeah, I'm going 5 over. We'll make better time that way. Well, I'm going to stay in this lane because I have a feeling these guys, at any moment, those guys could slow down. Any one of these exits, they might just decide to hit the brakes. Oh, but no, not that one. Well, that's okay. We'll do some driving in the left lane, make some distance, make some time, pass some other cars. So now I'm going through my brain, trying to figure, is there anything, you know, at this point, is there anything that I have now, trying to remember everything that I did on the previous delivery, which didn't get recorded. Is there anything that I need to go back over? Because that recording didn't make it. I talked about, oh, there was one thing I was talking about, which I forget what it was, though. I'll have to see if I can remember. I'm just trying to remember everything I talked about to the microphone when no one was listening. Had some fun story about something. Now I forget, though. Oh, there we go. The right lane is all ours. Get another way station coming up, it looks like. Well, I mean, no, we do have another way station coming up. Let's see if we have to stop here. Nope. Wow, look at that. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. That's so far all day today. I drove 350, actually 350 miles I drove from Joplin to Cape Girardeau, that 350 mile delivery that didn't get recorded. There were no way stations at all on that, actually. That was Highway 66. Is that what it was? Highway 60 something, I think, is what I was on. And, oh, wait a second. Am I? Yeah, I know. It was Highway 60. I was thinking in my head, I was like 66. Then I was like, wait, could that have been part of Route 66? No, it was Highway 60. Well, because I was near Interstate 40. I was near Interstate 40, which does span probably the larger part of the old Route 66. And I was like, wait, was I on Route 66? No, it was Highway 60. Although it could have occupied part of the same. Hang on a second. It could have occupied part of the same highway, though. I don't know. I really can't think about that right now because I got this to manage right now. Let's see. So we're getting off here. We're in KC now. Yeah, I just had a moment of which highway was on. It was Highway 60. But anyway, there were no way stations, now that I think about it, at all on that trip. Not even, which is unusual. I mean, how do you do a 350 mile delivery and never even pass a way station? Okay, where are we going, guys? St. Joe. That's where we're going. We're going to St. Joe. Yeah, right there, the GPS, you know, it can be hard to tell on the GPS which way you're going. That's where you got to use your knowledge of, like, where are we going, what roads are we on, and that's why I always look at the map and try to remember the names of the highways. Luckily, at the last second, I saw St. Joseph. At the last second, I saw that, luckily. Okay. Looks like we're good here. 55 miles an hour. Whoops, what button was that? I don't know. Okay, we're good. We are good. And we've got well, we're out. I'll follow the GPS for now because we're out of all the complicated twisties. It's just, you got to really watch that stuff when you're in the city and the freeway is splitting off so many different ways. But once you get out here where there's less exits, you can rely on the GPS a little better, you know. And we've got us, let's see, well, we're under 100 miles now. Under 100 miles. Let's see, it's just looking at the odometer, though. So we put by the time we finish this, we'll have put 3,500 miles on this truck. I mean, that's nothing for a semi truck, no. But we bought this brand new. Remember, we bought this brand new a few episodes ago. Yeah, this truck has been pretty good. Whoa. little hard. Driving these in third person is a little hard. Well, I don't think it's, to be fair, it's no harder than driving anything else in third person. It's just that, there's no leeway, you know, you can't, I'm in, hang on a second. You know, I'm going 70 miles an hour down the freeway, you know, I can't just change, I can't swerve out of my lane, you know, there's and plus, this has the physics, you know, I don't know how much we weigh here, but it's a fair bet that this total rig, hang on a second, well, let's get back up to, it's a fair wager that we got 50 tons of steel rolling down the road here, right? Or close to it, between 40 and 50 tons. And it has all those same physics, you know. So like what I mean is, unlike other like games like Farming Simulator, right? I'm going 30 miles an hour. You know, if I happen to veer into the other lane, no big deal. But 70 miles an hour, you know, pulling behind me at least 35 tons. Can't exactly just swerve real quick. So what I'm saying is, I like the third person views, but it's a little more high intense because one jerk of the steering wheel can send everything like going really, really pear-shaped, you know. Like changing lanes like that's pretty nerve-wracking. Anyway, but I like to challenge myself and push it. Right, anyway, yeah, let's not tempt fate anymore. It's not. Okay, and we got one of these here. Yeah, it was one of these where I lost my, where I was talking about where the engine brake didn't work. It was one of these, and I started hitting those markers there. The truck was fine, but it was really like, kind of thing. Oh, got new mirrors too. Look, got little convex mirrors at the bottom now. Very cool. Very cool. So we got new exhaust stacks, and hang on a second, let me get my cruise control back. There's lots of stuff to pay attention to. We got new exhaust stacks, new wheels. We got little convex lenses on the mirrors, which I really like. I always like having those. That was just something I neglected. We got a new brown cloth interior, all nice and comfy. Got the dome light. Yeah, so we got, oh, look at that. Here's St. Joseph. We got some new things in the truck. There we go. We discovered all 10 cities in Missouri. We're not done with the event yet. We still have 2 more cities to deliver to, Poplar Bluff and Kirk. But we've now discovered all 10 cities. There's still a lot more viewpoints and other things like that we need to hit. But hey, that's pretty cool. It's a start there for us. Now, whoa, I can't make that stop sign. That ain't happening. No, that stoplight kind of... Who expects to see a stoplight on the freeway, right? I didn't expect to see it. Are we getting off here? I'm going to say yeah. Alright. Careful on this guy here. Alright. Very easy as it does it. Easy as it goes. Something. Around. This is pretty tight. Yeah, this is like super tight. And we're following this around here. And where we're going with these storage units, it looks like there's a bunch of crap up here. That's where we're going, by a weigh station. It looks like on the map. It must be a truck stop or something. I see it's past the truck stop down this road down here. So here we are in St. Joseph, Missouri. Well, that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. Trip diagonally from southwest, or from southeast to northwest Missouri, all the way diagonal across the state. What a pretty truck. My truck's prettier than his, that's for sure. All right. What's the drag race? I win. Well, this truck's got good horsepower. This truck, 510 horsepower. Got good power. Right around 500. Alright, we are turning here. Let's see where we're going exactly. Wow, look at those silos up there. Wonder what they keep there. There's a lot of big silos like that out here in the Midwest. We're going straight ahead. Whoa, train. Wait for the train here. This is cool. This is very beautiful small town America. Well, we're almost there. And let's see. Wow, this was man, we made good time in this trip. This trip we made super good time. Really? Okay, so usually in the past I've done like usually 350-mile deliveries, and they usually make an hour video, right? I mean, like, yeah, just look through my channel. They're usually 350-mile deliveries, and it's usually like an hour video. I just looked at my recording time. It says we've been recording as of right now for 36 minutes. Is that even possible? Is that true? We did over 400 miles. It's just now 36 minutes. Man, we made it, and we stopped for fuel and to rest. We made incredible time. Of course, that said, this entire delivery really has been on the freeway, but wow, today made incredible time. But I guess it's good after the last delivery, which you guys didn't see, you know, because I wasn't recording. That was, yeah, I had to suck it up and start all over. So I guess, fortunately, the next one was pretty painless. Yeah, it was fun. And we only got 2 towns left in Missouri now. Okay, our delivery is going somewhere here. Help me keep a lookout. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now let's see where they want these. Let's see here. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Let me go up. Let me go back. Very cool. Look how huge these silos are. Crazy. Odd place for some, I mean, these look like kind of moving containers that, you know, a person would rent for themselves, but who knows what they want them here for. All right, let's see where we're going. So we're back in that there. Okay. No problem. Let's get this as good as we can here. Easy does it. Easy does it. All right. Whoops. Come on, nice and smooth. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys. That was about as smooth a delivery. But that's good. You know what? We deserve that because you were there. Well, I told you the story of the whole thing. Yeah, it was a heck of a morning this morning. So we got that done. And let's go back to the menu here. Enjoy the beautiful views of our Freightliner FLD. Man, I love this truck. I like how sleek it is. It's so cool and sleek. Save my game real quick because my game has been known to crash when I go here. I'm going to show you what I mean. The mod truck that I'm using is the mod truck I'm using is this right here. This is the mod truck. This is the Jon Ruda Freightshaker Classic XL. It's a Freightliner Classic XL. With a recent-ish update to the mod, they added this, which is, it's the same truck, but I guess it's the newer one. It's a newer FLD. So this is what we're driving. So it's the same truck as this. But you see, it's newer and more sleek. When I saw that, I was like, wow. So that's the truck that we're driving right there. And with the right mods, with the right, you know, what do you call it? Parts that we put on, aftermarket parts and upgrades, you know, whatever. Guys, it's been a heck of a long drive. Look at that. We are 10 out of 12. All we got left is Kirksville, Poplar Bluff. Guys, thanks so much for watching. It's been a successful delivery, luckily. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you follow along and everything like that. We got Farming Simulator, and also on Tuesday we'll have Roadcraft coming. that game is not, I'm confident the game will not let me down. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot.